What up everyone, it's your man Xman87 here, bringing you another Marvel Legends news video. And what I have for you today, we're going to go over the new Marvel Legends reveals from August 30th, 2023. But before we get into everything, if you could please leave a thumbs up, like rating on the video, it'll help show your support for my channel and I greatly appreciate it. Now with that said, let's talk about it. What is going on, Hasbro? I'm starting the video exactly how you see it in the title. What is going on? Because today was a weird day. It was nothing but repaint reveals for Marvel Legends over at Hasbro. Holy crap. Anyway, let's go over for the first reveal that we have on screen, and that is the newly revealed Marvel Unlimited Plus subscription exclusive Nova in Red. Now, in case you don't know, the Nova in Red costume is famous for the original New Warriors team. That look is needed specifically to complete that New Warriors team. And so what they decided to do is lock it behind a $100 Marvel Unlimited Plus subscription. So I was wondering, how do you guys feel about this? Now, some of you may know I am a Marvel Unlimited Plus subscription member. That's how I'm able to bring you story time in full HD, high resolution. I don't give you any kind of crappy images, any kind of grainy, faded, like comic panels or anything like that, because, I care about the presentation of my channel. I care about my channel, so I want to make sure that, quality wise, it's high production value. I hold myself to very high standards when it comes to presentation on my channel. So for me, the $100 is an investment to the channel, and I do enjoy the perks, man. I love the unlimited access and getting to read whatever I want. I mean, the only time I'm gonna bring you like a faded or grainy image is if they don't have a certain book for whatever reason for the character I'm looking up, whether it was a specific run or arc or whatever the case may be for whatever figure I'm reviewing, then that'll force me to do a Google search and deal with a low-res image. But anyways, so for me, it's just like, okay, whatever figure they put in it, hey, it's a bonus for me, all right? This one, at least, because there's been some weird repaints in the past, that this one I can actually, I could get behind as being excited for it. But it's not about me right now, because then I would just sound selfish. I'm not trying to sound selfish here, because I'm trying to think about the community as a whole, right? I want there to be convenience for the community to complete their teams or whatever they want for their collection. I just feel like this is the type of look that shouldn't be behind a subscription. Now, I know this subscription was expected to always include repaints. That was set from the start. But it shouldn't include specific team looks that can easily be a simple $20 repaint or packed in with another character of the team to help knock out the completion even quicker. And you're going to get those ignorant collectors that say, oh, who cares about those low tier teams? And to me, it's like, that's not the point. The point is to have easy access to characters that we need to either complete a team or a character's mythos or whatever. You name it. We just want convenient access, because now for those that want to complete an original New Warriors team that can't shell out $100 for the subscription, whether they're not interested in the services or whatever it may be, and they just want the figure to complete that team look, they'll have to go to eBay and at least spend about $50, because that's normally what these Marvel Unlimited Plus subscription figures go for on the aftermarket. They're about $50 or so. And those who want it will still have a hard time justifying a $50 repaint on the aftermarket, because it's ridiculous. Again, I know the expectations were set for the subscriptions to include repaints of characters, but it shouldn't require team-specific looks, you know what I mean? If it's something like, let's say, Phoenix in her white costume, okay, that's fine, okay? But if, take the X-Men 275 Banshee, what if it was him in green to complete that classic X-Men look? No one would be happy, you know what I mean? And I don't want to compare the magnitude of an X-Men to the likes of the New Warriors. It's not fair, but you get the gist. You get where I'm coming from. By the way, I don't consider the New Warriors to be a low-tier team, man. Those books were a lot of fun, and I enjoyed that run. That team kicked ass. They done team-specific looks with a Rocket Raccoon for the Guardians of the Galaxy that had the blue costume with the white trimming, but, you know, no one is clamoring for that blue and white Guardians team as they are for New Warriors that, you know, that I know from being around the community for so long. But man, just the thought about what I mentioned earlier about if they pulled off Banshee in green in a Marvel Unlimited Plus subscription to complete your classic X-Men team, oh man, the community would throw a shit fit. Now, I don't think they'll do that at all, but it does raise some concerns that if we do need a specific character's costume design or color to complete a specific team for whatever era that may be, and they decide to lock it behind a Marvel Unlimited Plus subscription, it's gonna be distasteful, and I hope we never see this again, because I definitely do not want it to become a trend. So the figure is a straight up repaint from the Nova that was a Walgreens exclusive, and it looks like he just has the flying jester kind of hands. I don't see fist or anything. It probably does come with fists and such. They just don't show it here for the bundle, but I'm pretty sure it does. I mean, if it doesn't, then that's freaking weak sauce, man. That would be a terrible decision if he doesn't include that, because then you would have to find flesh tone hands to see if it matches the skin tone on his arms. So yeah, let me know how you feel about it, because at the end of the day, it's still a dick move. Whether you're into the New Warriors or not, I'm sure you have the common sense to know that this is a dick move by locking a specific character costume needed to complete a specific team under a $100 subscription paywall. It's just a dick move. The next set of reveals are, get ready, an entire movie wave of repaints, redos, or reissues, however you want to look at it. The Infinity Saga has turned into being the Infinity repaints now. Some of these were already revealed at San Diego Comic-Con, like the Black Widow, the Bruce Banner, and Iron Man Mark II. But some of these are just straight up reissues, like the War Machine, for instance. I don't see anything new here. It's a straight up reissue. Then you have Thor: The Dark World. I think the only thing that's updated is the deco, and maybe I think that's a new head. I know the alternate head, the smiling one, that's definitely new, and he's got like all hands, and he's got his hammer, Mjolnir. So yeah, there's that. Then you have the stealth suit Captain America from Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I think it's just updated heads with the face print deco. I think that Chris Evans' head is new, at least the hairstyle is. But yeah, same body buck. You know, he's got the blue stealth shield, pins and such. Yeah, it's just a straight up reissue right there. Then you got Iron Man Mark 46, which just looks the same to me, man. Think a new Robert Downey Jr. head, maybe? I mean, someone point out the difference to me, but it just looks the same. Then you get Iron Man Mark II, which we've already seen revealed at San Diego Comic-Con, but we get a high-res image here. And yeah, I'll get this one because it's in all silver, and he'll blend in perfectly with my comic book Hall of Armor display. The all silver will definitely pass the comic vibe test for me. You get Bruce Banner, just pinless arms. You know, they kept the pin legs on that one. It's, I think, the same torso as, I want to say, the Old Man Logan, right? Stanley, maybe, one of them. I think that's a new jacket piece, too. And he's got relaxed hands and fists. So, you know, I think I'll get this one just because I like collecting. I like getting all the civilian-like looks, so yeah. But full price? No way. Just clearance for me. Then we get Black Widow from Captain America: The Winter Soldier. And, you know, same thing I mentioned before when I covered the San Diego Comic-Con reveal video for Marvel Legends. They just gave her new arms with the double-jointed pinless elbows. Same body as before. Maybe that's a new upper torso, but at least the lower half and the rest of the legs are reused. She's got those same pinned legs. They couldn't match the arms, you know, to make it pinless. So that way, on an aesthetic standpoint, everything blends well all together. But that's an updated face deco, and I believe the short hair is a new head. I want to say that one looks good. I like the the head on that one. That one looks good. She's got some Widow Stinger effects, and she's got trigger hands and guns to hold. So that's it for Black Widow. Lastly, probably the biggest disappointment of all of them, I'm gonna say the biggest disappointment, and that's the Spider-Man from Captain America Civil War. As you already see, he doesn't have the cobwebbing painted on him, knowing that the first one did. So yeah, this company is being real cheap when it comes to cobwebbing deco. Like, there's a lot of people that don't want to buy a Spider-Man figure without the cobwebbing painted. And, you know, if they do, they'll take one of those Gundam pens or markers and paint the cobwebbing. It's just unacceptable. Then they kept it with the pins. This would have been the perfect opportunity to make this suit pinless. So I just don't understand the move there. Obviously, you know, I know budget and all that stuff. But when you're trying to update a character from a movie with a specific look, you want... Holy crap, you know what I just realized? Man, I'm sorry, guys. The spider logo right there, isn't that the concept art? That's not even the final look. So why are we almost 10 years into that movie's release, right? I want to say 7, let's say 7 years, 7, 8 years. And we're still getting concept art look? Like, holy crap, man, that's no excuse. We should be getting final looks. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that is the concept logo on his chest. But back to what I was saying, crap, I kind of lost my train of thought there, because I saw that and I'm just like, what the hell? Oh yeah, the pins, right? Like, you would think that if you're going to revisit a character to update a look, you know, you would make it pinless, and they didn't. So he has a Peter Parker head. I believe that's the same one that came with that 2-pack from, what was it, Iron Man Mark 47? I think it was a Toys R Us exclusive. I could be wrong, but yeah, he's got the whipping hands. But yeah, man, that is... Ooh, this is bad. This is really, really bad. And just to sum up this wave as a whole, this got to be the worst MCU wave they ever put out, right? None of the MCU waves will ever match up to their MCU 10-year anniversary line. I think that was their best. Those were the best MCU figures, man. Holy crap. They were great. And then the first run of Infinity Saga was good too. But here now, I don't know what they're doing. This is really not for new collectors. Normally I would say, hey, you know, these are for the new collectors that missed out. But I looked these up on eBay and Amazon and such, and they're going for like $23 to $30. So it's not like a big gap. Okay, when we're talking about like the rhinos that were going for a lot of money, those, you know, you reissue, and those I understand, because collectors miss out and they're going for, you know, a shit ton of money, you know, re-releasing them at an affordable price and not paying those crazy aftermarket prices. That I understand. But literally here, it was a waste of a slot. $23 to $30. Like, even some of these you could get for like $30. And $30 really isn't bad, knowing that Marvel Legends is pretty much at that price point nowadays. But what they should have done was just put new characters in here. Where are the Whiplashes? Where are the Hammer Drones? The Outriders? Norton's Abomination? Even Thunderbolt Ross would have been good. Malekith. There are so many characters that are needed for the MCU line that they didn't put here. Normally, I would call this a cash grab, but whose cash are they going to grab with these? To me, a cash grab would be them trying to put out easy repaints to get as many people to buy everything that would buy almost everything. But here I can only see only about 1 or 2 figures being ones that collectors will buy up, but nowhere near all or half. So yeah, man, this makes me kind of happy that I'm not collecting MCU figures anymore. I'm just cherry picking, you know, here and there. If I like it, I'll get it. If it serves purpose for my collection, I'll get it. But yeah, when I see something like this, it's just like, wow. I don't understand the mentality behind this. It's like, hey, let's give you shit that you already have that you don't want. No, you don't need an MCU Whiplash. You need another Iron Man. No, you don't need an MCU Abomination. You need another Captain America. It's just like, come on, man. You got 3 Iron Armors in this wave. You could have spared at least 1 or 2 of them and give us Hammer Drones or a Justin Hammer. Anyways, these will go up for pre-order on August 31st. That's a Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. and will retail for $24.99 each, available fall 2023. So overall, what a weird day, and I don't know what it is, but this year there seems to be a trend with Marvel Legends that the beginning of the month and the end of the month are the worst reveals. Literally, they don't know how to end a month with a bang because it's always something that will suck the soul out of a collector's joy. I've noticed that their best reveals are normally in the middle of the month, somewhere there. But yeah, as far as starting off the month or ending the month with a bang with reveals, yeah, this year, it is not their year at all. Maybe they want to get all the bad stuff out the way now for this end of the month because next month is post-con. So probably they don't want to show any of these bad products on their biggest show. So, man, if they even spend a minute or 2 minutes on these reveals, it'll be a waste of time because they should not go over this. It's got to be strictly all new reveals. They should be cooking up something big for PostCon. There is a series of 7 photos that they're working on that I'm assuming will be leading up to their HasLab reveal. And so the first photo was all the classic Avengers as you see here. And then the second photo is all the villains about to get ready and attack the Avengers from behind, from what it seems. And, you know, there will be more. It looks like this is going to be a little fun weekly series thing that leads up to that reveal. And come on, man. I think it's pretty much set in stone that it's going to be Giant Man as the HasLab. And you know what it looks like to me on this first photo? On the very far right, there's like some heavy shadow on that building. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just the dark. Maybe that building is just dark in color tone, but it could be a shadow. Maybe Giant Man is standing over it. Who knows? It could be his shadow. But we'll see how this thing evolves. And seeing the complete set should be fun. Maybe they'll throw in some new character reveals within these series. But yeah, for PostCon, a HasLab Giant Man is my most wanted reveal. That is like my number one wish. As far as videos that I have coming up, I want to work on a top 10 villains wish list that I want to see revealed at PostCon and do a top 10 heroes list as well. I think that'll be fun. Even though Giant Man is my number one most wanted, I won't include him in that list just because it's pretty much a given. But yeah, that is my number one reveal. But I like to spread the love out. You know how I do my wish list videos. So I'm thinking about doing that for the hype leading towards PostCon. And then I want to do something where I kind of go over the figures that I won't have time to review. Maybe like some sort of haul that I just go over the figures one by one and probably spend about a minute or two talking about each figure, what I like about it, what I don't like about it. Maybe a playthrough. I'll call it a playthrough. I don't know what to call it. Probably do an unboxing for some, like the West Coast Avengers box set. You know, I could just like open that right in front of you and tell you what I think about it. It's not going to be like a review style, just something different, just something laid back so we can all just chill and talk about it. And yeah, I was thinking about doing that because I just got way too many Marvel Legends and I know that I'm not going to be able to review each one of them. That's just gonna take up too much time. But like I got the Destroyer 2-pack, I want to talk about that. Drax 2-pack with Moondragon, some other 60th anniversary Avengers figures. I'm just thinking, things like that. But I always like to try to find topics and discussions to engage with y'all. And maybe some for G.I. Joes too. That doesn't mean my individual reviews will go away. It's just one of those things where I feel like, man, I can't catch up to every single figure that I want to review. It's just going to be for that sort of thing. So thank you for watching today's episode. And now I kick it back to you. What do you think about the Nova in Red being a Marvel Unlimited Plus subscription exclusive? what do you think about the new MCU Infinity Saga figures. So feel free, vent if you need to. Hey, you know, have at it at the comment section. This is your safe place to vent. It's a judge-free zone, you know what I mean? Just let it out, man. But just don't attack people in the comment section for their opinions and such. If you want to bash the products. Don't bash your fellow community members. Otherwise, I'll have to be breaking up the Flame Wars. So let's keep it civil, and comment below, let me know, we'll chat about it. Thanks for watching another Marvel Legends news video. Please follow me on Instagram if you haven't already at xman87. Hit the notification bell so you always know when my latest videos are up. Share and subscribe if you're new. See you on the next video. Peace.